How's it going, everyone? This is DCHG81 and today I'm very happy to be doing a review for this latest Mafex Superman, the Eradicator. Okay, first of all, once again, I'm not familiar with this character, but I just love they did another take for the Superman, for all the returns of Superman. You know, there are a few of them, and this is like the second last. The last one is Superboy. I'm so glad that I'm finally, you know, completing this series with all the different Superman. I always love variations of characters, especially if they looks very different, and this one does looks very different. Another thing that caught me by surprise is you can see this transparent hands here is for you to put onto these effects. I didn't expect them to actually give us a transparent hand. I thought it would be the black color and they just slot it in. This is a really nice touch, and this Superman just looks very good. And on this side of the box, we can see another take of the Eradicator. Here's a closer view on the Eradicator. And the back of the box is always my favorite. You can see all the different poses of this guy. They fully utilize the box spaces and just leave a little box here, unlike SHV Gods, they usually have a bunch of wordings there. Okay, so it just looks very good. Just can't wait to get him out. Okay, so this is the Superman Eradicator right out of the box. Two things that caught my attention. The very first one is I do notice he just reminds me a lot of Nightwing. Yeah, somehow the black and the blue just reminds me a lot of it. But the best thing is you can see that the scale is of a different one. It doesn't mean like they are having the same body and the same thing. They just repaint into this guy, so you can see the size differences. So it's an entirely different body altogether. And the second things that really makes me happy is that I kind of like these red shades of for the cape, because it does looks once again different, and it does looks and feels very premium kind of things, or something that dislike now. Seems that the symbol is printed kind of slanted to the side for mine. Or can I just adjust it? Yeah, hopefully though. Yep, so it does looks very nice. You can see that the red is I think it's different compared to you know, Cyborg, or even the other Superman, what do you call it, Steel. Yeah, maybe I'll compare later, but this looks and feels very premium kind of red though. Yeah, okay, so enough of that. Let's take a closer look. Just love how the Superman symbols actually almost cover, it's actually covering the entire chest here, so it looks very good. Yeah, I just love how the cape actually came out from it. Hopefully it doesn't drop out, and the rest of it is rather plain. Like I say, it just looks like Nightwing, you know, just black and blue, but this is how he looks like in the comics. Any paints being painted you know, not properly. This looks good. Yeah, nothing's is being mispainted, or some maybe I didn't notice yet. And let's take a look at the back, and wow, this is nice. And you can see that he just comes with these pieces here. Yeah, it's something like pushing the cape so that it just looks like it's floating. Yeah, this was actually used in some of the Superman. I forgot which one, maybe it's Steel or maybe Cyborg. Yeah, just love that they do this. And let's take a look at the Superman symbols again. Does it being printed, you know, slanted for mine? No, I think it's all good. I'm just scaring myself here. And let's take a look at his face. Goodness, this looks good. I just love the clear yellow shades that he's wearing, and just without any eyeballs there. This looks pretty scary and cool at the same time. I just hope that the hair will have some light shades of blue, which will make him cool, but no, just plain black. This looks very good. I can see that this is a different sculpt of Superman. They don't reuse any of the existing Superman look. Yeah, this is great. And next, let's move on to the articulation. I'll start with the head. So you can look to the right, looks to the left, no issue. Looking up, yes, pretty good. Looking down is also pretty good as well. It does have a separate neck altogether, so his hand can go up more than 90 degrees there, which is good. 90 degrees, 360 degrees turn, no issue at all. Does have a butterfly joints inside, so you can move pretty much. And there is a cuts on the bicep. There's a bicep shrivels, and there's a double joint elbow as well, pretty good. And let's see, yes, you can turn his hand going up and down. Of course, you can change the hands. And 2 points of articulation as always, so his torso you can actually move freely. And there's quite a gap here, so don't worry about scratching the pain, but still be very careful, especially when you're bending him. And for his waist, yeah, it's pretty tight. You can hear the squeaking sound, but it's all good here. Let's see how well he can do a bend forward. My goodness, I think he can bend forward pretty well. Bending backwards, let's see. Yep, pretty good as well, pretty good. Oh, sorry, not that much actually. Yeah, but for his leg pull down mechanism, yeah, just very slightly you can actually pull down. There's no cuts on the thigh, so you can do some inner shrivels like this. And let's see how well he can kick forward. Wow, okay, more than 90 degrees there. And kicking backwards, I believe it's just slightly because of his small butt cheek. And he does have a double joint knee, which is pretty good. And his leg, you can actually turn around going up and down, and there are toe hinges as well. Okay, so let's see with the leg being pulled down to the max, which is just slightly, see how well he can do a split. Okay, this is the most that he can go. Okay, so I would say that not too bad for a Superman. And oh, for his cape, there are bandy wires at the side here, following my fingers down at the bottoms and then all the way up. Okay, so there the bandy wire is just at the sides. There is no bandy wire at the middle or parts of the cape, so it's just like that. So let's see how well this bandy wire can hold the cape. The cape is also, like I say, premium, and so it does have a little bit of weight there. So let's see, so it's not going to hold very well, I would say. Yeah, it still will drop down, but yeah, some minor simple flying pose you can still do it. Yeah, but not very dramatic kind. Yeah, it still will hold because of the supports here, but it will eventually just fall back down because of the weight. Yeah, you just have to play around with it. Like you see now, I can also do some very nice poses of the cape. Yep, okay, not too bad. Okay, next we'll check out the accessory. I'll start with the hand as always. So it does comes with a pair of closed fist hand that's already on the figure, a pair of relaxed hand which is in all black, a pair of grabbing hands, pair of open palms hands, pair of flying pose hand or karate chops hands, and lastly another pair of flying pose hand or karate chop hands which is translucent. I really just love this one. Wow. Pair of his energy hands blade or something which also very translucent, looks very cool. These are to be used with this pair of hands. And lastly, other than this serious looking head, he does comes with another grinning teeth head. I hope that he does comes with another with the open mouth, but no, this is the only heads that he comes with. Okay, let's do a comparison. Yep, pretty good. And next I will show you how to put on some of the accessory onto him. Of course, I will start with the hand. So basically just pull it out like this and just slot the hands that you want to into it. And I do feel this hand is slightly different as compared to the rest. It feels very rubbery, as you can see. My bad, the normal one is also very rubbery, just that I didn't notice till now. And next, basically you just slot in the hands like this, and voila, Whew, this looks very cool. It kind of reminds me of T1000. And to interchange the head, basically you just pull it out like this and just slot in the one that you want to, which is the only one. And this is how he looks like with the grinning teeth. Wow, this is pretty cool. Do click on the likes button if you enjoyed the review. Thank you. So for the size comparison, I'd like to start off with some SH figures, which I have this, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I think he's kind of short as compared to him, which is kind of expected. And also this Aquaman. Wow, I think he's comparable to him. And next, let's go for some Marvel Legends. I do have this duo here. The Deadpool and the Wolverine. Okay, I think they are almost of the same height as him, and somehow my Deadpool just doesn't seem want to stand. Okay, there you go. And next, let's compare with some Mafex. I do have this latest Jack Snyder Batman. Yup, I think he's almost the same height as this Eradicator. And also the Returns of Superman, which is what I've been trying to complete. Yup, I think they looks great together. And lastly, of course, I will compare him with Cyborg. This is so cool. He's looking taller than him. And also Steel. Yeah, this is just perfect. And just now I mentioned about the cape color. Yeah, it just seems like I think they are using the same cape color for these two, and you can see this one is slightly brighter. Yeah, I think the best way to see is to flip them over. I'm not sure if it's showing on the camera, but now that I see like this, it just seems like they are all the same red. But you can still see this is a slightly darker red as compared to both of them. And the Superman symbol is basically the same. Okay, so for my final verdict, I would say is that this Eradicator is a must-have for all you Superman fans, especially those who are completing the Returns of Superman. And I just love how they actually mix him and the rest of different scale, not just all the same height. Yeah, so it's all good when you post them together, it just looks different. So yes, I do recommend this Eradicator to be added into your Superman collection, and I hope you enjoy my review, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. I hope you'll check out this video right over here.